9 verse 4 and 7. Do you not know that in a race the runners all compete, but only one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may win. Athletes exercise self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable win, but we an imperishable one. So I do not run aimlessly, nor do I box as through beating the air. But I punish my body and enslave it, so that after proclaiming to others, I myself should not be disqualified. This is the word of the Lord.
Most respected Colonel Dbhss Pangal, the commanding officer of 1st Inaugural Battalion NCC Kohima, our guest of honor, Reverend Sister Molly, the Vice Principal, Sisters, respected caretaking officer Ms. Advay Yandin, respected teachers, and my dear young cadets and students. Good morning and a very warm welcome to each one of you on this momentous day in the life of Dbhss Higher Secondary School, Bhandari. Our school, with a proud legacy of 45 years, has been a beacon of holistic education in this region. With 875 students and a dedicated team of nearly 40 staff members, we strive every day to blend academic excellence with faith, discipline, and character formation. Today's milestone adds yet another feather to that proud tradition, the fulfillment of a long-cherished dream, the formal inauguration of the 1st NCC Battalion in our school. It's a moment of pride and gratitude as we take our first steps into a disciplined and patriotic future. National integration, guided by the vision of unity and discipline. What did I say? Unity and? Oh, very good. You are good students. We are deeply honored to have amidst us Colonel Dbhss Pangal, the commanding officer of 1st Inaugural Battalion of NCC Kohima, as our guest of honor. So, your very presence today adds immense value and meaning to this occasion. Colonel Pangal has got so many accolades attached to his feather. I don't want to hurt his humility, and besides he is in a hurry to go to another program. Colonel Pangal comes from a proud lineage of soldiers, as I mentioned to you before. Born in a place synonymous with the military heritage, he is a true son of the soil who has upheld the legacy of valor and service across generations. His father is a retired army officer who is from the Rajput Regiment and fought in the 1971 Indo-Pak War. His grandfather served in the British Army and took part in the Second World War. In line with the tradition of his forefathers, Colonel Dbhss Pangal has also been active operations as young captain during the Kargil War. From facing enemy fire during the Kargil War as a young captain, so serving in high-stakes operations along the line of control and representing India in international military forums. His journey is a living testament to courage, commitment, and excellence. My dear friends, let us put our hands together and welcome our guest of honor, Colonel Dbhss Pangal, into our school.
students and future cadets. It is indeed a matter of great pride and honor today to be amongst all of you and to be able to participate in the journey that you all have now chosen to undertake. It is indeed a momentous day today, like Father also said. You are at the cusp of change when you will now step into the field of NCC, that is the National Cadet Corps, which will be an added feather in your cap. It will give you much more than academics, give you a personality, make you leaders, make you team members, and make you much more. I came solely for one purpose all the way, just to be part of the vision that Father George has carved for all of you. It is his initiative. He wanted the NCC to be here for all of you, for your future. And he has been after me and pressurizing us, sir, we will give the documents, and he has been very, very proactive in getting the NCC to be here for all of you. With only one sole interest in his mind, and that is your future. So I am very sure you all will also share the same vision as he has for your future and do justice to what he has in his mind for your future. Before I go on to other issues, let me first tell you about NCC a little bit quickly. NCC is the largest uniform youth organization of the country. So when you will join NCC, you will also be part of the same fraternity. And NCC offers a huge, wide range of plethora of activities that all of you can undertake. Start by a little bit of academic learning as to read about NCC. Do a little bit of physical training, get tough. Do a little bit of disciplining, do things together. Go out for camps, spend more time with your friends, do activities together. Not only do camps here in Nagaland, but also get the opportunity to go attend camps outside the state in the entire northeast region. If you do well, you will also land up and be part of camps which are happening at the national level. So it is an exposure which starts from your school classrooms and it takes you to the national capital where you can be part of the national events on very, very ceremonious and very prestigious high-level international events as well. Taking it further, if you are that good, you can also go to the Commonwealth countries as part of the youth exchange program. There are a list of about 14 countries where our cadets go and exchange ideas and interact with the young generations of the other countries as well. So that is the range of activities right from school level to the international level, and these platforms can be provided to you by the NCC. A little bit about what all activities NCC does. We have training camps, that is military training, firing, learning to do some bit of navigation with a map and even navigate without a map just by stars. Those are basic human skills. Survival, being tough, doing activities together. You will be groomed as a leader, yet be an effective team member if you are part of a team. That is what any corporate or any organization wants from their employees or workers, to be leaders when required and be good team members to contribute to the overall cause as a team member. That is what is a very important learning that you will carry after you finish with your NCC tenures. You will be leaders and team members at the same time. We have also adventure training. We also have entrepreneurial training camps for making you learn startups. We also have drone training today in the NCC because that is the future. With rapid technological advancements in various applications of technology outside, the NCC has also kept pace to train and groom cadets to be contemporary and skilled, to be able to take part in the challenges that are there today for all of you to face. We have mountaineering camps, we have rock climbing camps, we have river rafting camps, we have desert safaris in the deserts of Rajasthan. We have camps which have cultural events only, culturally oriented for showcasing the talent that you have. You may be someone who's good in singing, someone who plays the guitar very well, or someone who's got a very good skill of traditional dances. So right from academics to adventure to discipline to leadership to cultural, every field of development of a good personality, a well-rounded, well-developed citizen, you will acquire these skills if you want to participate in all these activities. Other than making you a self-disciplined person who will take care of his or her duties as a good citizen, you will inculcate all these other skills if you are able to participate in all these camps. So that is what NCC in a very short nutshell offers to you. Now I'll talk of what benefits. Why should I join NCC? What is great? Fine, I will do some training, I will enjoy camps. So what? What is it that it is going to give me in the long run? Some people do want to know that as well. So I'll tell you that. There are basic 3 advantages that you will benefit when you join NCC. Number 1, I'll talk of the career benefits. That should be the prime importance for all of you to ponder. Being the largest uniformed youth organization, the NCC prepares you to join the other uniformed organizations and choose a career. Be it the Army, the Navy, or the Air Force, as well as the paramilitary forces like CRPF, BSF, ITBP, and so on. Plus, it has also got advantages when you look at the state police and other uniformed state organizations as well. So, career-wise, you have those opportunities. Academically, when you cross class 12th and you are looking for admissions in a good undergraduate school or a university, college, in the entire country. So you have to sit for an exam. There is a competitive exam called Common Universities Entrance Test. Once you sit for that test, then you are eligible to take admissions in any college or universities in the entire country. So in the CUET exam, preference is given to the NCC cadets for admission. Colleges will give you preference for admission when you go for undergraduate programs, just merely by doing this one certificate of NCC in your school. So that is a very huge academic benefit for someone who is looking for higher studies or specialization or a good college outside the state. It will help you. So career-wise, academically, and now the third aspect of NCC, those are the intangibles. You can't measure it, but it is there with you. The self-discipline, the leadership skills, the personality development, the confidence to take center stage, to stand out of the mob and crowd and be ahead. You will be a cut above your peers anywhere. Those are advantages which can't be listed and given as benefits, but those are benefits. It will stay with you lifelong. Whichever field, whichever career you go, if you are a well-groomed personality, you will outshine, you will perform. That is what NCC is going to give you. So broadly, I have spoken of what is NCC, what are the some of the benefits. All these things, we have prepared some information banners which I will be handing over to the caretaker officer today. And these will be on display for all of you also to see within the school premises. So you can read about it as well in your own time. Also, please inform your parents once you are taking part in NCC. Let them also know what you have signed up for. Okay, now, actually what do we do then in NCC? What are you supposed to be doing when you enroll for NCC? NCC has got 3 certification levels, starting from class 8 onwards and going all the way up to once you finish your college. You have an NCC A certificate, you have an NCC B certificate, and finally you get a C certificate. The C certificate holders do not have to appear in the national entrance exams for joining the armed forces. There is a special entry scheme only for the NCC cadets. You don't have to give any exam. If you have done well in your certificate based on your merit, you will be called for an interview, and if you are found in the fitness of things, you will get inducted into the army. It is, that simple once you are an NCC certificate holder. So I'll talk of A certificate, which is applicable to all of you here in the school. In A certificate, your tenure is of 2 years. You join in class 8, do some bit of training in the school itself for the first year. When you come to class 9, you have to attend one training camp, which is mandatory. It is a 10-day camp. Generally, the camps are all held very close to you in Boka, so I don't see that to be a problem for any of you. So you attend a camp in Boka, and now you are eligible to write the exam. There will be an exam for the certificate for which you will be given all the study material. So sit for the exam, and if you clear the exam, you will get the A certificate. That's it. It's that simple. 2 years tenure. First year training in school, get to know how to wear the uniform, how to do this, how to do that, what is it, this. Second year, scaled up training in the camp, 10-day focused capsule of training to the cadets. Thereafter, all you got to do is to sit for the exam, clear it, and you are through for the A certificate. So that is what you all must know, that these are the mandatory conditions for eligibility. Now, who all can join NCC? Is also a very pertinent question to now share with you. There are just 2-3 requirements from children who are keen for NCC. Number 1 being physical fitness. You've got to be fit, both mentally as well as physically. And I will also say a third aspect, emotionally. Since you will be out camping 10 days without not staying with your parents, there is no scope of being homesick and feeling sentimental about it. No. So you've got to be tough, mentally, physically, emotionally. That is the number 1 requirement. You should be able to sustain a parade of 2 hours. If you can't do that, then please rethink. And NCC is not for you. Number 2, you should be willing to undergo camps if you are keen. Like just last year, 3 of our cadets have gone to the Republic Day parade all the way. They went from Nagaland after selection, went to the Northeast region, got selected from there, then went straight to Delhi where they represented the state for the Republic Day parade. So it will take some time. You should be willing to commit that time. That is the next requirement. Third is that you should be able, once you've done the camp, you should be able to clear the exams. You've got to study a little bit more than others who are just doing academic studies. So these are broadly the aspects that you all should know. I thought I will inform you. Also, a word about the finances. Do you have to pay anything? No. NCC bears the entire expenditure of your preparation, grooming, training, travel, stay, food, messing, medical, everything. Once you enroll, you will get money directly into your accounts, into your bank accounts for procurement of the dresses. The dresses are supplied by suppliers who have got the set requirement. The moment you say, I got size, let's say size 3, so he'll send you a size 3 uniform, complete set. It's like that. So you get money for your dresses. When you do parades in school, you will get money for getting refreshments for whatever effort physically you put in. You will get money for your refreshments. You can have some good bite, do the parade. When you come for the camp, you're coming, that is from your home place to the camp location, you will get the money for the transportation. When you stay in the camp, you will be fed by the camp. You will not need to buy or pay anything. You will be made to stay in the accommodation, that is the barracks that are there. So stay, food, training, travel, dress, medical, whatever is required is all catered for whichever camp you go, for whatever training you do. Other than all this, there is also a very important aspect of NCC which is called as social service and community development. Other than basic training of NCC, the NCC also carries out these social service and community development programs where you take part. Again, like for example, just last month we went to a small village in Kezo town, Dbhss village, where all the cadets took part in the plantation drive with the farmers, the community who wanted fruit-bearing trees for the village. So the cadets went, we purchased all the fruit-bearing trees, we planted them in the locations that the villagers wanted it to be, the variety that they wanted, the location that they wanted. So we spent money, took the plants, the cadets went and jointly they went around in the village. All that plantation was done before the rains started in the month of May. Other than that, like Silver Jubilee happened for the Hornbill last year. There was so much of tourist rush, everyone going to Zuko Valley and back. On one of my trips, I found that we came to know that there's so much of plastic lying all over the trekking routes. So we organized one team of cadets who went from Dimapur all the way to Zuko and in the valley carried out this cleanliness drive and a plastic-free Zuko Valley for the environment. So such kind of community development programs which are good overall, we also do that, not just training what you normally as a layman understand. So the profile of activities in NCC is quite large, and I'm very sure each one of you can fit into any of those sphere of activities that you want to excel in. So that is as far as I had to tell you about NCC, how to join, some benefits. In case you all have anything to ask, I'm here for that today. I want you all to ask any doubt that you have in your mind. No doubt is ever a silly doubt, but doubt is a doubt, simply that, even in classroom. You got something that you are not clear of, please get up and ask, I'll tell you, I'll clarify it now. Anyone. Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Right.
Sure. I want to become an army officer, so what should I do?
You are, firstly, what's your good name, please?
My name is Chiben Gomai.
Okay, Chiben, how old are you now?
I'm 16 years old.
And studying in which class?
I'm studying in class 10.
Okay. Alright, now joining the army or the Air Force or the Navy, you got two options. Rather, there are 6 options, but I'll talk of 2 which is more relevant to you. You can join immediately after class 12th through the National Defence Academy, which is again a tri-service organization. You can opt for Navy, Air Force or Army there once you join. So you've got to appear for a competitive exam which is conducted by the UPSC. Once you clear the exam, you will be called for a Services Selection Board, SSB. Once you clear the SSB, you will put through a medical. If found fit, you are done. Only thing now you got to see is if you make it in the final merit or not. Okay. So that is immediately after class 12th, and you need not wait for the 12 board exams to get over. The NDA exam happens twice a year. sit for the September exam, for which the sessions will start next year in June. So if I am in class 12th appearing for the boards next year, I can sit for this year's September exam, go and attend the interviews and medicals and everything by Feb March, and see the merits, and join by June if you are through. Don't wait for giving the board exam in next year March and then appear for the exam subsequently in March. Alright? So keep that in mind. That is one option. That is the first option, the youngest, when you want to join. If not that, thereafter you have to go through the college programs. You can be a graduate, normally a normal graduate with 3 years of graduation, undergraduate course, any stream. Then appear for a combined defense services exam, CDS, combined defense services. Again, this CDS exam will give you entry to the IMA and the OTA, that is the Indian Military Academy and the Officers Training Academy at Chennai, Gaya and Bangalore. Okay? So if you make it through CDS, the process is the same. You got to sit for an entrance exam, then face an interview, go through the medical and be there in the final merit. Alright? So this is the normal course if you have the basic education. But if you are a specialist, you have gone for an engineering course, you cracked the NEET, the JEE mains and gone for an engineering degree. Let's say civil engineering, electronics or artificial intelligence, computer science field is enormous. So even as a technical graduate you can join subsequently. There is a technical entry scheme especially for the specialists. Okay? So based on what you want, what you join subsequently, you have these 3 options which are basic. Other than that, I also spelled out the NCC special entry. If you are an NCC C certificate holder, there is an NCC special entry especially for the cadets, where there is no entrance exam, you just go for the interview and clear the medical and that's it. Make it in the merit, obviously. Alright? I hope I have answered your query.
Thank you.
Yeah. NCC, I will talk of your battalion that you will be part of. You all will be part of the first, that is 1 Nagaland Battalion NCC, which is located in Kohima, and the motto of NCC, as Father Anthony also brought out, is unity and discipline. That is what the NCC in the nation stands for. But in 1 Nagaland Battalion, we stand for something additional. We have a motto of the battalion itself, and I would like to share it with all of you. The motto is number 1, the tough one. I'll say again, number 1, the tough one. The motto says exactly what is required and expected of you. You've got to be good and you've got to be tough. If you are not in that category, NCC is not for you. So please be sure, and if you join, you be sure that you will be number 1 and you will be tough after that. That is the motto with which we live by. So 1 Nagaland Battalion stands for number 1, the tough one. Please remember this. And to all those cadets or future cadets who will join the folds of the battalion, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. And we are more than happy to give more vacancies if there are more volunteers than currently what seats are with the school. So my best wishes to all of you, each one of you, for whatever plans you hold for your future. May God be with all of you. God bless, Godspeed, and Jai Hind.
First of all, a heartfelt thank you to Colonel Lovely Leishman for his inspiring words. Thank you, sir. Your presence has truly encouraged our young aspiring cadets. A sincere thanks to our principal and vice principal for their constant support and guidance. To all the aspiring new cadets, welcome. We look forward to seeing you grow through NCC. And lastly, a warm thank you to everyone who helped make this program a success. Thank you.
School, attention!